All right, we're here with our Korean team representing the Republic of Korea here at the Hanwha Life Plus International Crown. On my left, Inji Chun, Haejin Choi, Hyoju Kim, and Jin Young Ko. Welcome to the Media Center, ladies. I will kick this off with a question for Inji. You're the only one here on the team with any crown experience, so I'm just curious to ask, what are some of your favorite memories that you remember from past international crowns?
So the 2018 International Crown was in Korea. So I remember we had a lot of pressure on our shoulder because we really want to make win from our country. And so I think pretty much every moment was very deeply. Then I can think about it. So it was just whole week was amazing. So every moment was great. And everyone, when we wear the crown on our head, it was a great memory. Yeah.
Amazing. Any specific shots, putts, anything that you remember? I know it was quite a while ago.
I think it was number 13. I almost made a hole-in-one. And I was so close. So I pretty much remember that shot very well, vividly. So, yeah.
Awesome. Haejin, as the youngest player on the team and certainly youngest on tour, what sort of advice have you asked for or been given by your teammates here?
좀 통역해 주실까요?
이해하신 거 아니야?
막내 이해했지.
네. 그냥 다른 것보다는 언니들이랑 이렇게 경기하는 게 굉장히 기대되는데 또 인지 언니 같은 경우는 그러니까 제가 제일 어리고 언니가 제일 나이가 있어서 좀 많이 챙겨주려고 해서 너무 감사하고 또 효주 언니, 진영 언니 같은 경우도 되게 좀 막내라고 좀 잘 봐주는 것 같아서 그냥 전체적으로 너무 좋고 좀 많이 기대되는 것 같아요.
Yeah, as the youngest on the team, I'm really excited for this week. My teammates are all older than me. They've been really taking good care of me. Inji's the oldest here, and she's been taking good care of me as well. Taking good care of me, and Hyoju and Jin Young as well. Just really excited to play this week with my teammates.
Hyoju, you've been on tour for a little while. How long has playing an international crown been a goal for you?
투어에서 뛰셨는데 역시 인터내셔널 크라운 대회에 참석하는 게 목표로 삼으셨던 적이 있던지.
솔직히 말하면 이게 목표로 어느 대회를 나가는 게 목표로 삼지는 않는 것 같아요. 선수로서 그냥 계속 매 대회를 계속 잘하려고 생각을 하다 보니까 참가를 할 수 있었던 게 아닐까라는 생각이 들어요.
To be honest, it wasn't really a goal of mine to make it to the international crown team. As a player, you just try to do your best in every competition, and by doing that, I was fortunately able to make the team this year.
Awesome. And Jin Young, you were qualified for the team last time before it was canceled in 2020. How excited are you that the event is happening again on the tour?
Yeah, I had a chance to play International Crown in 2018, but I had tournament to sponsor tournament, so I couldn't play in International Crown in Incheon. So I really wanted to play International Crown, but last year we canceled the tournament, so we couldn't, and I have chance to play in 2023, so I'm very excited. To be honest, we are our team players amazing, so I don't want to make sorry to my partner for tomorrow, so I will do my best. We'll see what happens going.
Amazing. Let's open it up to questions here in the room. We have a floating mic somewhere, but whoever wants to start. Beth Ann. Oh, just kidding. I have the floating mic. Sorry.
The floating mic. Jin Young, I'm just curious about your impressions of the golf course.
Impression?
What do you think of the course?
I feel this golf course is like pristine. Like it's pretty good. Like shape is a little tough. Like fairways are narrow. From the tee, we can see that all the trees, like maybe from the tee to the trees, maybe 20 meters, but the trees like goes inside the fairway, so it's really hard to see the fairway. So I tried like kept down, and I don't want it to see the trees, and I really focus the fairway is my goal to the target to play. Well, greens are big, and around the greens, lots of bunkers. The course is really long, especially today, rainy and windy. It's gonna be more than like over 80 degrees. So yeah, keep warm and just hit the fairway and then hit the greens and make a putt.
You were mentioning that you weren't able to play in 2018 because of another tournament. The atmosphere and the crowds there were enormous. I mean, it was in Korea was just unlike anything I've ever seen before at an event. Watching from afar, maybe on TV or recaps that you saw, what was your impression of it, and how hard was it to miss that?
Yeah, I watched every shot, Korea team shots, everything like, and on the final round, I didn't play. I couldn't play in 2018, but I felt, yeah, I am Korean, so I felt I win. Like, so I was really happy, and it was great honor to see Inji, Soyeon, Sangyeon, IK, and yeah, I missed the play, but I couldn't. But I have a chance to play this year, so I will do my best.
Talked about the pressure of 2018 playing at home in South Korea. What does the pressure feel like this year being the defending champions of the event?
I think everyone really understand how much pressure on like the Korean team, because I had an experience from like 2016 in Chicago, and we saw the USA made a win. Then after that, I really wanted to make a win from our country. Then sometimes when you have a more pressure, then you can make better focus on the course. Then at the same time, our team, like Korea, has a great teamwork, so everything works really well during that week. So it was pressure, but it was more fun.
And for this week, for Inji and Jin Young, given how successful this tournament was in 2018 in South Korea, what do you think needs to happen this week for the tournament itself to be a successful event in your eyes?
이제 2018년도에 열린 대한민국에서 열린 인터내셔널 크라운 대회가 굉장히 성공적으로 개최됐는데, 이제 대회로서 이번 주에도 성공적으로 마치려면은 어떻게 뭐가 일어나야 될지.
제가 해요?
하지 말고 다 같이.
너가 해 그러면.
내가 왜 둘이 해야지?
제 생각에는 물론 한국에서 대회했을 때 정말 많은 갤러리 분들이 오셨잖아요. 일요일날 25,000명이 왔다고 들었는데 물론 올해도 한국에서 했었으면 그만한 갤러리 분들이 왔을 거라고 생각하는데, 사실 미국에서는 모르겠어요. 이게 완전 메이저 대회이지 않으면 사실 갤러리 분들이 막 진짜 몇만 명 이렇게 온 적이 많이 없는 것 같은데, 그래도 여기 샌프란시스코는 좀 대도시기도 하고 워낙 코스 자체가 유명하기도 한 골프장이어서 많은 분들이 오실 것 같은데, 뭐 어떻게 하면 많이 오지?
잘 하면 많이.
그러니까 뭐 일단 미국에서 하는 나라이기 때문에 미국 선수들이 뭐 잘 한다면 많이 오지 않을까요? 나는 그렇게 생각하는데 모르겠어.
So of course, when it happened in 2018 in Korea, there were a lot of fans. I think there were about 25,000 people who came out on the final day. I believe that if the tournament was happening this year, if the tournament was happening in Korea this year, I believe there would be just as many fans this year as in 2018. To be honest, in the States, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't seen tens of thousands of people come out to the course, to our tournaments, unless it wasn't a major tournament. But with San Francisco being such a big city, we're playing at a very well-known course in TPC Harding Park. Hopefully there will be a lot of fans who come out and watch us play.
미국 샵이야.
So, what was the question again?
All good. The question was, what needs to happen this week for the tournament itself to be considered a successful event in your eyes?
Success for our team or
그러니까 아니 대회 입장에서
대회에서.
봤을 때요. 네.
I think already we have all the good players in every country. So, and I think this tournament is kind of like golf festival because different format. So I hopefully everyone come out and watch our play and enjoy our play. So I think from the player, as a player, just do our best and hopefully to make like most excited like play on the course. And I think that part 스폰서랑 다 이분들이 해야 되는 거 아니에요? 어려워 진짜. I hope weather is getting better. Then more spectators come out this week. Yeah.
Jin Young, you mentioned the number of fans that went out in South Korea versus the United States. Is it strange to see relatively fewer fans in the United States come out to these tournaments compared to South Korea?
너무 어려워요. 뭐라고 한 거예요?
아,
영어 너무 어렵다고.
그 이제 아까 한국에서 열렸을 때 팬들이 많이 왔다고 말씀하셨고, 그래서 이제 근데 미국에서는 좀 덜 온다고 하셨는데, 그러면은 좀 팬들 적은 수의 팬들이 보는 게 좀 혹시라도 좀 조금이라도 이상한지.
사실 한국에서는 여자 골프의 인기가 정말 많거든요. 근데 어떻게 보면은 한국이랑 미국이랑 조금 차이가 있는 것 같아요. 미국은 남자 골프 선수들이 인기가 조금 더 많고 여자 골프 선수들은 그에 비해 상금도 조금 남자 여자 차이가 조금 많은 것처럼 한국에선 또 그 반대로 상황이 일어나고 있거든요. 그래서 한국에서 특히 LPGA 대회들이 있으면 정말 많은 한국 팬분들이 어디서 경기를 하던 멀리서라도 와서 다 경기를 지켜봐 주시고, 근데 미국은 사실 솔직하게 얘기하면 그거에 비해서 많이 좋아지긴 했지만 네, 좀 차이가 많이 나는 것 같아요. 그래서 많은 팬분들이 조금 좀 더 관심 있게 조금 더 지켜보시면, 저희 선수들도 워낙 좋은 선수들이 많기 때문에 뭐 남자 선수들에 따라갈 수는 없더라도 그래도 계속 이런 인터내셔널 크라운이라던가 라이더 아니면 소라인컵 좀 큰 대회들이 미국 대도시에서 열리고 또 좋은 골프장에서 열리면 미국에 계시는 많은 팬분들이 아, 여자 골프도 재밌구나라고 생각을 하면서 인기가 조금 더 올라갈 것 같아요. 그러면 인터내셔널 크라운이지만 그래도 다음에 또 미국에서 인터내셔널 크라운 열리면 그때는 올해도 물론 많은 분들이 오시겠지만 올해보다 더 많은 팬분들을 기대할 수 있을 것 같아요. long.
좀 천천히 해주세요. So, in Korea, women's golf popularity is enormous. To be frank, there is a bit of difference in Korea and the U.S. when it comes to the women's golf popularity. In the States, I think the male players are a little bit more popular than female players, and kind of similar to the purse difference between the men and the women. In Korea, it's the opposite. You know, in Korea, whenever there's an LPGA event, wherever it may be held within Korea, even though it may be far from some of our fans, where some of our fans live, they still come out and support us. In the States, definitely there's been a major improvement, but I think there's still a gap. Hopefully a lot of fans will, their interest in the LPGA and women's golf will continue to grow. We have many, many great players and holding big events like the International Crown and Solheim Cup in big cities and well-known courses will hopefully, increase some of that popularity as well. I expect a lot of fans to come out and watch us play this year, but holding events like these in the future will hopefully, garner even more fans to come out, and hopefully that will help increase popularity of women's golf in the States. Thank you.
Good job,
Thank you.
David.
Thank you.
I have one on the Zoom really fast, and then we'll move back to you. Go ahead, Steve.
This is for NG. NG, you were the youngest player on that team in 2018 and were arguably the hero of that team. How do you feel different now coming back and being sort of the leader of the team this year?
So, like 2018, when I was like youngest player in the team, then I just trying to follow what other player did it, and then I trying to keep listening to what other like Soyeon and IK and Sunghyun's thought, and I think, to be honest, that position was better than this year, but still, we have a good relationship, everyone, so we're very close each other. And I know Hyoju and Jinyoung long time, and even this is a good chance to getting close with Haejin, and I'm just trying to what other players think, then just trying to make a good teamwork. I don't want to be like we said 꼰대 in Korea. 꼰대를 뭐라고 설명하면 좋을까요?
Old geek.
Old geek?
Old geek.
Old geek?
Geek.
Geek. So I just keep old geek.
I think.
Okay. Just keep trying listening what like Jinyoung and Hyoju, Haejin saying. Because they're already like great players, so I really don't need to like any advice to them. Just if they need it, then I'm ready to share my experience from 2018 and 2016 International Crown. But I trust them.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jin Young? Here. Could you tell me if you feel like you're the favorite or the underdog this week and why?
버거도?
약간 이번 주에 강력한 우승 후보라고 생각하는지 아니면은 좀 언더독이라고 생각하는지.
Definitely we can win again.
너무 가까이 있는 것 같아요.
그래? 알아들으신 거 맞죠, 저분?
네?
Definitely we can be win again.
I didn't hear, no.
Definitely we can win again.
Okay, so you feel like but you feel like you're the favorite then?
그러니까 제일 강력한 우승 후보라고 생각하는지.
Well, 겸손하게.
근데 믿어.
어떻게 할까?
뭐 어떻게 하고 싶은 대로 하면 돼.
Yeah, I mean the team China and team Australia, team USA, they are strong, I think, because Hana win last week and the youngest player, she finished second last week, and I think all the players like has good condition right now. So if just we'll do our best, then we can be chance to again. Yeah, we can chance to be win again.
how do you decide who's playing together? Is it really obvious or is there a lot of discussion?
그 누가 누구랑 같이 페어링해서 실제 어떻게 결정하는지 좀 당연한지 아니면 좀 얘기를 나누고 결정을 하는지.
저희 어제 같이 네 명이서 팀 라운딩 하면서 상의를 좀 많이 했는데 일단 사실 첫날 포볼 경기는 누구랑 쳐도 크게 상관없고 그냥 같이 쳤을 때 조금 편안한 상대랑 경기하는 게 그래야 조금 더 나은 퍼포먼스를 낼 수 있을 것 같다라는 생각에 효주랑 저랑은 또 워낙 오래전부터 친구였고 또 경기 스타일이 너무 좀 비슷해서 저희 둘이 같이 하면 조금 더 많은 시너지 효과가 날 거라고 생각해서 저희 둘이 하기로 했고 또 인지 언니랑 혜진이는 인지 언니가 리더로서 또 혜진이가 막내로서 또 언니가 같이 잘 끌어주면 또 좋은 팀워크를 낼 수 있을 것 같다라는 생각에 그렇게 결정하게 되었습니다.
So we talked a lot about this yesterday in our practice round. To be honest, the first match doesn't really matter like who we play. I think so. We try to figure out like what would give us a little bit of a more comfort if possible, because I think that leads to good performance. Hyoju and I have known each other for a very long time. Our playing style is pretty similar, so we thought there would be a good synergy effect. With Inji and Haejin, Inji as the leader and Haejin as the youngest, we thought Inji could really lead Haejin, and if that goes well, I think they would have a good round.
All right, as we wrap things up before the next team comes in, I want to ask you guys about the numbers on the back of your jerseys and why each of you chose the number that you did. Inji, you can start us off.
Okay, so I born in August, then I won the 8 major. That's why I picked number 8. That's the reason why. Yeah.
그 등 번호 선택한 이유.
저는 생일이 23일이기도 하고 저희 몸 제 나이도 23살이고 올해가 23년이기도 하고 또 조던 메이크도 좋아하는데 또 조던도 23번이라서 이렇게 고르게 된 것 같아요.
My birth date is 23. So my jersey number is 23. My birth date is 23. I'm 23 years old. It's 2023. And I like Michael Jordan, who obviously wore 23. So I picked 23.
한국 사람 역시 파이. 저는 원래 7번 하려고 했는데 제가 7번, 10번, 30번 생각하다가 7번은 진영이가 해서 제가 10번을 하게 됐고 또 제가 축구를 좋아해서 메시 선수의 등번호가 10번이어가지고 작년 월드컵 때에서 10번을 하게 됐습니다.
I was gonna do 7, but Jin Young picked it first. So I was considering between 7, 10, and 30. I really like soccer. Messi wears number 10. He of course won the World Cup last year, so I decided to go with number 10.
Yeah, I picked number 7 because my birthday is 7th July. That's why.
Okay, well, thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you.